Sometimes you say, Abraham, it must not be true. It must not be true that when I ask it is given, because there are a whole lot of things I know I am asking for clearly that aren't here. And we say, well, it isn't because they are not being given. If you are asking for things that you are not living, that are not manifesting fully in your experience, it can be for only one reason. You have vibrationally matched the absence of it more clearly than you have the presence of it. And that's easy to do, isn't it? If you've got a sickness in your body that you're noticing every day, that the doctors are pinpointing, that they've taken pictures of, they've given you a tag to tie on your toe. Oh, no, that's later. And you are observing it and feeling the discord and discomfort of it, that negative emotion that you are feeling is because you are giving your attention to something that you do not want. And giving your attention to it is, here's an important word, activating the vibration within you. So when you've activated something within your vibration that is different from what you want, the more you've practiced what you don't want, the more you activate what you don't want, and the more you disallow what you do want. So if you really want something, and you really focus often on the absence of it, you really have steady, getting stronger every day negative emotion. And if you keep that up, that negative emotion, which is this blessed indicator that lets you know your vibrational content, that negative emotion will become more emphatic. It will become a physical sensation. You might get a headache. You might get a kink in your neck. You might feel discomfort in your solar plexus. Your fingers might start aching. It shows up in all different parts of your body, depending upon what the subject is and what your level of disallowance or resistance is. And so as you begin to play with the way you feel, not trying too hard to assign words to it, although in a gathering like this it is helpful if we pinpoint with words because it helps us focus similarly. But the important thing about getting into conscious awareness of your own emotional guidance is that you intend to do the best that you can do in this moment, to feel as good as you can feel in this moment, understanding that the slightest little vibrational difference will net you a slight or sometimes substantial difference in the way you feel, but more importantly, it changes your point of attraction. From a selfish standpoint, and let's face it, a selfish standpoint is the only standpoint you've got. In other words, you cannot help but perceive through eyes of self, and you cannot help but find preferences being born within you. And so when those preferences are born, you're getting a vibrational reading on them. And as you want to pay attention to the way you feel and do, and you want to feel the relief of moving up the emotional scale, your point of attraction is going to continue to shift. And the wonderful thing about that is, once you begin shifting up the emotional scale on a myriad of subjects, you begin practicing the art of allowing on a myriad of subjects. And then all of those things that you say you want that have not come to you yet begin to come into your experience. Right now, they're being held in vibrational escrow, just waiting for you to vibrationally catch up. We're not kidding. 3 steps to the creative process. Step 1, you ask. You do that. You've been doing it. You can't stop doing that. Step 2, source answers. Source does that. Never stops doing that. Step 3, you've got to get into vibrational alignment with what you're asking for. And so that's what moving up the emotional scale is all about. It's about you finally getting into vibrational alignment with the things that you've been asking for. When you become a vibrational match to them, they manifest in your experience. And about then, you have a whole new contrasting set of experiences which give you a whole new set of rockets of desires which are then held in vibrational escrow. In other words, you will never, ever get it done. So our 2 wonderful sentences that we want you to write down and remember every day: you can't get it wrong and you never get it done. And the reason you can't get it wrong is because you never get it done. If you're standing in a place that feels wrong, you're launching all kinds of rockets, sources answering all of those rockets. All you've got to do is find a way of releasing your resistance, and that which currently feels wrong will become right every time.